Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. I was going to say Kaiserreich, it's not Kaiserreich, but we're going to be playing By Blood Alone, continuing on our run as Communist Ethiopia. We're still trying to survive the onslaught of the weekly war sport combat casualties. We're trying to survive the nonsense of the Italian offensive. We're going to push them back by one province, so I mean, that's something, right? I was wondering if maybe we can try to take, like, Mogadishu. I don't know what that would exactly accomplish for us. We might lose you. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost you 42,000 against 33,000. I'm going to take one of you, bring you up north. Follow you up with... rise to the ranks, 2 new officers. I think what we want to do is we want to get our way down to Soviet mediation as quickly as possible. Because this will have the Soviet Union intervene in the war to try to broker a peace deal. We just need 2 of these. Rifles, or we don't need new commanders. 10,000 guns. That I'm much more willing to entertain. Okay, political advice. Oh, we lost our one advisor? Were you, Oh, I mean, you were the Empress. When you put it like that, I mean, that's kind of understandable. It doesn't mean that we lose 150 political power for nothing. Stability, research speed, surrender limits, factory repair speed. I mean, none of you are actually very good. Factory output would be nice, but we don't have 15% speed, a little bit of defense. You're a genius. I mean, a genius, it's kind of hard to ignore. Factory repair speed. Give me the Minister of Finance. Yeah. I kind of do want to send one of you to Mogadishu. Just to kind of see maybe if, okay, maybe we won't. They've actually, wait, they've left this province. They're sending some troops back. Soviet Union has agreed to aid us. Soviet Union has agreed to send material aid in the coming months, as well as allowing volunteers to the Soviet military to fight alongside our struggle against Italy. This will surely tip the balance in our favor. However, it's unclear how the Italians react to Soviet troops fighting against them. Like, I'm sure they will be completely fine with it. And I honestly think, like, right now, we've got a fairly solid defensive line. It's like, sure, we've lost half the country to the Italians. But this, now is where we turn the tides. They're going to try to push away into Addis Ababa. It's not going to work. They will fail at this. Just as they fail at all their previous objectives. Look, what's your stability at 25%? Because people don't really like you due to the fact that you're failing in Italy. Or in Ethiopia. Unite the opposition. Can be autocomplete after failing the missions issued by immediately senior January 36. So I'm guessing that should have already happened, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if it makes sense to actually pull out of this province as well and just defend behind this river. Because the way that I see it right now, how many guns are we missing? We're down 4,000 rifles. But if we get 10,000 guns from the Soviets, all of our supply issues evaporate overnight. Because I don't think... Yeah, I mean, we only need guns. And if we can get 10,000 rifles, like, what are we going to be worried about? And the answer is basically nothing. We should be more or less completely okay. I kind of feel like we want to go for the renewed offensive. I'm assuming that these modifiers will go away after the war is over. So probably is not the best use of our time. 10,000 rifles. You love to see it. After that, we just need one of these. You will give us either 480 armored cars. No, obviously give me 100 planes. That's way better. 70 days? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Okay, United Kingdom's revisited colonial policy. Is the UK going to go communist? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Also, Germany actually stayed pro-Hitler. Like, I think I was saying this during our Italian stream, but Germany recently has just constantly been going a civil war. It's nice to see that they're going for more of a historic route this time, which I think is nice. Well, not nice if you live in Germany. If you live in Germany, it's kind of shit. But, from a gameplay perspective, it works out for us. Supply shortage in Gojam. People like Gojam are looking to center government for help. Recent events have created a shortage of supplies in the region. You could really use investment in the situation. 150 political power. I'm gonna do it. Give me more support for the communist. Because right now it's 20% in favor of the anarchist. So we don't want to go anarchist. I feel like now... Yeah, Italy has now lost more units against us than we've lost against them. Also, look at these extremely healthy green bars. Like, once they're done attacking us, oh, our units are going to be... Oh, they're going to be so strong. Now it's time for the Ethiopian comeback. Hell yes. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, my friends. Except they don't want me to reinforce here, which, I mean, I understand, but I don't like it very much. I mean, again, they are in the mountains, which still makes combat a little difficult. And also, if you can get these guys to reinforce in the south, I would be happy with that as well. I'm gonna bring one of you up north to give you a little bit more support. Okay, you can actually hold position. 94, 95. We push our way into another city. Oh, now! It can take 70 days for mediation. I wonder what happens if we can win the war without getting the mediation. Like, I'm sure it's possible. 99%. Have you guys in multiple combats. You absolute fools. What are you guys doing? We're going to keep pressure here. Bulgarian government condemns IMRO. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, you love to see it. So maybe we won't even need Soviet mediation. I mean, just those 10,000 rifles were such an absolute game changer for us. Oh, my lord. Okay. Push you in, push you in. Can I get an encirclement on all these Italian divisions? I think the answer we're looking for might be a pretty resounding yes. I genuinely don't think we need Soviet mediation. Will this automatically bypass if we're no longer at war? Italy's not in the civil war. Current party is communist. Yeah, if we win this war, then this will automatically bypass. Huh. Definitely see that happening. 52%. Questions, I don't know what we need to do. I'm guessing we need to take Eritrea and probably Somalia from the Italians to actually win. Where are you guys going? Oh, this is actually open. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shrink Red Army down to just being down here. They're 40, 45, 87%. How many units are on this? 6? Bring you to the front. Bring you over as so. Bring you over here to Eritrea. See if we can maybe take you out. So I want to trap the Italian army if I can. They're now going very democratic, very communist. Because the fascist party is losing complete support. Like now, like... I think it's over for you. I'm sorry to tell you this, Italy. You're about to lose Eritrea. And I think if we take Mogadishu, that should technically be us having secured Somaliland as well. Okay, all the Red Army units I want down south. This will be cleaned up, but in a moment. Okay, so we've now are in control of Eritrea. Let's defeat the remaining Italian forces in the area, because they don't have any more ports. Oh, you fools. You absolute fools. Army morale boost. By holding out this long against these odds, morale on the common soldiers is beginning to pick up once again. When the initial enthusiasm had died, many started to take an eventual defeat for granted, but now there is some talk of possible victory once more. You love to see it. I'm actually going to bring half of you down to this Red Army. Okay, we do own Eritrea. We own the port. See if you can maybe cut you off. Got Jubaland down here as well. There's something over here that tells me when I will be, we actually get early, we get free tech as well. So you know what? We're not going to do Soviet mediation. We're going to go straight over to renewed offensive. The people just needed a bit of a revolutionary fervor in their hearts to claim victory here. Yeah, bring all of you guys down south. Gonna move you here. Red Army needs an offensive plan, which will push your way up north. And then you will collapse. You will have no supplies to speak of. Mogadishu is over here. I have 2 units in it right now. I'm just amazed. Like, once our units had guns, oh, we were just ready to go. I'm not going to deploy your aircraft though for the fact that Italy is significantly more in terms of an air force than we do. 107, like it's a 2-to-1 casualty ratio right now, my dudes. It is an absolute disaster for the Italians here. Right, 92 with you, 93 on you. We got another even smaller encirclement here. I want to see if we can maybe surround this city. We should be able to take over you. We're now Ethiopia may request international brigades. Of course, I can't do that, at least not yet. And if I can move here, around Mogadishu, there are no cities up north. All the units are going to be around here. If I'm not mistaken, like, we're not going to, okay, you've now been dealt with. I guess we'll just put you on the border right now with the British, because I don't know where else to really put you. Italy's declared war on the Italian Union. Okay, so both sides are actually... Wait, no, you're not at war with me. Soviet mediation's been bypassed. Does that mean that we've won the Civil War? Because we're no longer... Because I know this is supposed to make you into a Soviet puppet state. We'll get a non-aggression pact with you. But, like, I'm kind of annoyed that you're part of the Italian Union and not part of Mussolini's government. So... Again, we can't really do anything right now. So I guess half of you will bring back just to British Somaliland. The infantry expert sounds great. You'll be finished your bonus here soon. I mean, I don't know. Will the Italian Union win? I mean, they have less units, but that doesn't really say too much. I'm guessing you might get some support from the Soviets. Do you have your own focus tree? You probably do, right? Yeah, you have the Italian Republic, which I'm guessing you choose one of these two. I mean, again, the problem is that I can't occupy this land. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to go towards... Like, what do I need to do to have, to actually be considered the victor of the war? I'm not too sure. I mean, I kind of want to send an attaché. I at least want to know what you guys are up to. We're no longer getting the effects of military communism. I mean, there's a non-zero chance that you end up winning this war. You don't even have an actual focus tree. Like, who owns this? This is technically a Italian Union province. Same with... I don't know why the Italian Union got these colonies. We really have to wait until the entire war against the North is dealt with. Okay, Red Army Engineer. Free technologies. Thank you. Our own path. You don't need to worry about that. We can go straight over to... I'm just gonna stay down here immediately. Then home advisors. We don't need to. I mean, again, we're not a puppet state, which is kind of where I thought we would end up going with this. 7 to 33, 10 to 27. I mean, they could both be very close in terms of troop counts. It's kind of like, it's really hard to say right now, like where they're at. Okay, we're no longer getting the effect of defending our homes, but that's completely fine. I mean, apparently we've only, I guess this is technically a new tag, which means that this is, I guess, technically a new war, right? Okay, the Spanish Commune has declared war. Anarchist uprising is fine. I mean, I guess we could theoretically send troops to the Italian Union, but that doesn't really make too much sense. Like, if you're on 4 units here, I'm going to send some of you over to this front. Like, I'm not expecting we'll be going to war against the British right away. I mean, it's possible, but not quite yet. $8 to 38, 6 to 25. I really wish I could at least see what's happening over here. I just want to know, like, what are you guys up to? Because you're not really that close to... You're 97 or 94%. So, like, maybe you'll, I mean, I think you've broken the encirclement here. You know, I'm going to turn off Fog of War. I at least want to, just so I can see what's going on. I mean, the Italian Union doesn't really have that many troops. It's about equal when you look down at Sicily. We got units going over here. We have no surrender progress. We are not the war leader of the losing side. I mean, I think at this point, it would make sense for the war in our territory to be over. Maybe that's just me. We're getting so many free tech. I'm happy to see it, don't get me wrong. Seek new trade partners. We get some design companies. Yeah, we'll do the Soviet-Ethiopian trade agreements. I mean, we've had a once clear war on Polish Republic. The Polish Peasant Union against Sanitationist Poland. what I'm gonna try to do, because I don't have most of my stuff set. T debug. I mean, I know that you're technically you're the one who actually got the ITA tag. You're DO4. I'm just gonna set owner DO4 this state, just because we're actually at war with you. Actually, I'm gonna do it for all of these I'm gonna do it for all of this. I know it looks a little bit messy. But it'll make sense, don't worry. Because technically you own Mogadishu. Let me just take all of these cities from them, even though, I mean, we already had them before, but... And it's like, oh, look at us, we've defeated the Italian Social Republic. We're so good, we're so good. Part of Spain's declared war, good on them. I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference to me. Because what I think makes sense is main thing is because I don't want to break any event file. Because technically, actually, is the Ethiopian war still happening? As far as the game's concerned. No, as far as the game's concerned, the second Italian-Ethiopian war is over. So if that's the case, I mean, again, we can either sit here until peace agreements have been drawn up in Italy itself. Again, we can't conditional surrender with you. I wish we could also offer a conditional surrender to the AI. I don't think they'll ever actually take it. But it would be nice. Because, like, look, I've won our position here. I don't think anybody's in an area to disagree. We won the second Italian-Ethiopian war. Handedly. Well, I mean, it was a bit dicey to begin with, but... I mean, in the end, we got there. Surrender limits. What's that right now? Right now, it's still 15% in favor of the anarchists, but not really by too much. 7 to 35, 7 to 24. I mean, the Italian Union will end up winning this. What's our population? 10 million? You know what? Let's do mass assault doctrine. Let's just have a bunch of really cheap but shitty units. Thing is, are you going to need to take over Sicily to actually win this fight? Or we'll just take over, let's say, Venice and Trieste, Milano. Here we're 15. How much is... Here we're 20. Which is expensive, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but if you could just win this war like a little bit faster, I'd be happy with it. Freedom at gunpoint. We can liberate African nations. Hell yeah. What are they at right now? It's 72. I mean, they do have a decent amount of cities over here. A lot of them are only worth like 1 victory point, though. I'm almost certain that they are going to need to take over. They need to take Sicily. So what I'm going to do... Shh, don't tell anyone. Again, all we're really doing is we're just speeding up the process of which the Italian Union wins. Because they were going to win. Eventually, it's inevitable. But why do we only have 10 points? I'm gonna take these 2 spots from them. They don't get this land, obviously. Confirm and exit. I don't think we can actually do anything else here. Look, okay. Set owner, Ethiopia. I obviously... Okay, that was my bad. I obviously get these states. I'm not letting the Italian Union tell me otherwise. But the United Kingdom, you guys can't have this. That's my bad. There you go. You can take that back. But just with that, we have 1 hour war against Italians once again. Just like the first war we won. Bring the revolution to afar. Fantastic. We'd be done in 72 days. We unlocked the freedom. Thing is, like, that would require us having to go to war with every other major European power, which is, I mean, it's not going to be super easy to do. Let's just put it that way. We can disband you. So we'll remove all Shitsefari. How many of you do we actually have? I mean, yeah, let's disband them. 6 days until they're ready to go home. We have 2 tech slots. I wish we had more than that. What year is it? 37? Hey, let's get 30. I mean, question, is this just going to be we declare war on everybody, or do we, like, agitate in other colonial territories to, you know, help them maybe, like, rebel against, you know, their other allies, you know? Ask to join faction. We might be able to join the Comintern. Add organization of African Unity. Become known as the African Union. Does this make a faction? I think so. You get a cost ability against Saudi Arabia. I mean, okay. I'm not too sure why Saudi Arabia, but should be fine. Okay, sort of nature, lane, tracks, heavy industry. I mean, that, okay, that's actually 8 factories right there. That basically more than double the economy of Ethiopia overnight. You guys hate us. Okay, let's do local police force. Like, what are you actually missing? 3,000 rifles. And a lot of our units did get disbanded, but that's fine. We can train up a new army. It's not the end of the world. Horthy's been assassinated. Let us next. 150 political power. We can't get any of this stuff done. Develop Shiwa. State-owned industry. Military academy. Let's get 2 civilian factories. Let's develop Shewa. I think next sounds good. Portugal is now at war with the communists. And then I feel like with this now, it seems like a pretty decent place for us to end for today. So thanks everybody for watching. Ms. Ethiopian. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.